Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to Advanced Wars 2. It's time to get into some missions that are a little less tutorial. We'll start with this one with Sammy. Enemies at sea and on land. According to our intel, it's just a bit ahead. How sure are you about this information's accuracy? It seems odd that Flak would be out here resting his troops. I know, but do you really think Flak's capable of setting a trap? Well, since you put it that way. Lash out! We got a new enemy CO we're gonna meet here. You're right, Flak didn't set a trap for you, I did! Flak doesn't have a cunning bone in his body. Who's that, a little girl? A black hole CO, perhaps? Tee-hee, you got it, my name's Lash, nice to meet you. Would you like to play with me? What do you say, Grandma? I do believe I'm being taunted. Sammy, bring her to me, alive. Okay. Look at this terrain. I think we'll need some naval units here. See that base up there? There's nothing we can do to keep it from the enemy. But if we ignore it, they'll use it to deploy ground unit after ground unit. Which means there's only one way for us to proceed. We have to get to that isle and capture the enemy HQ. Mass happiness. Yes, ma'am. If victory relies on capturing, then I'm the right CO for the job. Skipping the rest of this, they want us to tutorial pack this helicopter into a battle cruiser. It's a way of protecting them. Now, cruisers can attack subs like this. Satisfying animation makes you happy. Now, battleships are a long-range naval unit. Let's destroy these long-range rockets so they're not a pain in the butt. So that thing's effectively useless now. Cruisers, the subs are good at attacking other subs and battleships. They're terrible against cruisers, but they can dive and hide. Now let's load a lander with a mech and a tank and send it all the way up. It's a transport unit, the lander. And then everything else we're just gonna slowly wheel up towards that base. Actually, you know what? Where's this APC? Okay, perfect. Let's load this mech into the APC, bring the tank up. And that'll be our day one. Actually, let's bring him over here. I don't know if it matters. I like Lash's music. I almost forgot. I have something to tell you. You know, I didn't lead you all the way out here for nothing. On day 7, Flak's bringing his troops, and we're gonna pinch you like a bug. What? Yep, you're running out of time. Tee-hee-hee. This black hole CO has a brain. Okay, Sammy, you heard her. Flak and his goons are closing in. We've got 7 days to clear the map. Let's do it. Okay, he attacked something, but with the animation off, sometimes you don't know. Day 2, let me tell you a bit more about naval units. They burn 2 units of fuel, yeah. Both Navy and Air, they burn fuel whether or not you move them, so eventually they will run out of fuel and explode. Okay, let's use the sub to attack the sub just to see it. Underwater sub. They can attack when they're not diving too. Now let's bring the battleship up to attack the anti-air. The cruiser is effectively useless, but we need to deploy this battlecopter to get this guy in there. And now we're ready to storm the HQ. Let's wheel everything up, because this base is going to be a problem. We'll get more into bases probably in the next couple missions, actually. Alright. So, the range of the rockets, I'm just checking enemy ranges. Let's go to the very last shoreline and deploy only the tank in the forest for boosted defense, and wait on deploying our infantry. Because if I deployed him onto the sand, the rocket would shoot it, and the anti-air would slowly come, and it just would be a mess. We want full HP on our infantry as long as we can hold it. Okay, they got that base now, but he's in range of my rockets too. But first, let's take out these guys. These things, these anti-air, are obviously good against air units, but they're also extremely good against infantry, including mechs. So let's use our rockets, longer range artillery than the artillery unit itself, which we have already seen, this thing, but let's get the tank to finish this. Sorry if I'm talking a little fast, but this game takes forever, dude. Alright, APC blocking time. Sit on their base so they can't use it, and block the road with the APC. So they have no choice. If they want to come attack me, they have to attack my APC now. And let's bring the battleship into range, so anybody who tries to come up here where I'm going to try to capture, I can nail them with battleship shots. Bring this mech a little bit closer. And that cruiser's not going to do anything. There's nothing it can shoot at. You see, if I try to attack it, it only does 22, and my sub would get wrecked. So I'm just going to stay hiding in the submarine. And the cruiser... we could bring it into range so that the rockets don't move and they constantly try to attack that. That'll be good. Oh, her power's ready. She's not using it, though. The star's under her name. Okay, let's use our basic artillery this time to finish off this anti-air. 67% damage. If you think in tens, you know that's gonna kill it, right? 50% would have killed it. Our power's ready now, but Sammy's first power is not worth it at this point. Probably not gonna even get to the second power, though. I like the battleship animation, too. Alright. Let's move the APC so we can start capturing this enemy base. Bases are how you build more units. Most maps are centered around that, but in this beginning stage, they deploy all our units for us, and it's actually a lot faster because of it. Yeah, see, he's wrecking my cruiser a little bit. Our CO power meter's full. Huh? It doesn't look full to me. Your power meter has 2 levels, a normal power and a super power. You have enough energy for a normal power. So yeah, this is where who you're playing as, you gotta know what their powers do. But if you don't know, you can always check the CO menu. So double time, infantry and mech units receive a movement bonus of 1 space, their attack increases. But if we save up for Superpower Victory March, they get a movement range increased by 2 spaces, and they can capture anything in 1 turn, regardless of HP. That's amazing. But also hard to use. You gotta have everything set up perfectly for it. But either way, she captures well. We're at full HP with these 2 mechs. Let's get started on it. Next turn we win, which is good because there's only 3 days left. And that base is now ours, as if we need it. Just wheeling everything forward like a menacing threat. Might as well finish this stupid thing off now. It'll count towards the power. Destroying enemy units builds up your power ranking. I guess we weren't really that fast after all. But we did it. Congratulations, Sammy, you won. I came through somehow. Now I'd like to talk to our energetic little friend again. Drag her over here, please. Yes ma'am. Wait a minute, this isn't that brat, this is... It's a dummy. She escaped? Unbelievable, she played us like a pair of fools. Flak's troops are closing in, let's get out of here. What a troublesome pair they turned out to be.
Mission complete.
Yeah, don't get used to seeing triple 100s. She's gonna be a handful. Yay, I'm getting more money. I don't have Nell or Sturm yet. I didn't even buy the hard campaign. I already beat the campaign, but... Enemy planes attack from the sea. Can the ground forces repel them? Let's try it. Troop deployment is complete. Look what we have here. Max's boys, I'm gonna enjoy this. Sir, the unauthorized use of troops for personal vendetta is... His what, Worm? I'm not gonna let Max get away with what he did. As long as I win, who cares about rules? Now get out of here. Understood. Flak attack. This is a very special mission for a reason we'll see shortly. That unoccupied city right above my mech. Max, it's an attack. What? Battlecopters, bombers coming in with an air assault, huh? This doesn't look good. My troops are still recovering, and I don't think they're ready. Infantry versus planes isn't the best matchup to begin with. Leave it to me. I'll bring those birds down. Alright. So yeah, we have missiles and anti-air. It's a tutorial on those. Bombers are the scariest thing ever if you have infantry. Fighters are the scariest thing ever if you have good air units that you don't want destroyed. But yeah, because we're maxed, the missiles are not going to be as effective as they would be as pretty much anybody else. But for now, this is in range, so let's check it out. Awesome. Better when it's a bomber or a fighter, though. But yeah, look at the range on these planes, too. In a copter dogfight, the attacker wins. Now go make some noise. Alright. This thing's dead no matter what we do, so might as well make some noise. Now, I don't know the best layout. This seems scary, actually, right now already. I could leave the anti-air there, but some of them are in range of the bombers. But yeah, we want to capture this city because inside has secret plans towards another mission where you get to start building Neo tanks, which are the biggest, best tank in the game. And every continent is going to have a hidden property like that. Blue Moon, Yellow Comet, and Green Earth. If and when we play that far ahead. Certain missions have a city where we find a lab for those two. I don't know what to do. Hopefully that's not stupid, moving everything away. Like, this thing is... I can't even move it. Like, the biggest threat is the fighter. How far can this go? Yeah, see, I can only go one tile past my city. Because if I put it in range, it would go for that. We've been told that we're not authorized to use bombers or fighters. Who needs authorization? They were just sitting there. We don't have many soldiers trained to use them. Trained? I'll train them myself. These bombers, they're indirect combat units. Or they're direct. They're good against ground units, they're even good against mid-tanks. But they can't fire on other air units. They're bombers, they bomb. This here's a fighter. It can attack other air units. It's the best weapon to have when you're stomping flying stuff. And then, yeah, he's telling you they burn fuel too. So yeah, that copter didn't stand a chance. Let's see, can our missiles... Let's capture this. Commander, we recovered this in a city we captured. Huh? What's this supposed to be? That's a map to the enemy lab. They left a map? Actually, my troops have been ordered to find the lab on this map. It seems that Black Hole has these labs scattered here and there. Reports are that they are research centers for new weapon development. Yeah, it's where you get Neo tanks. It unlocks a new mission, and you go beat that mission, and then you can start building Neo tanks on any map that has bases. Okay, can we reach anything? No, our missiles are totally useless. That sucks. Maybe I should have left my anti-air, because then something would have moved into range. So definitely attack the bomber. You do not want a full HP bomber to do anything to you. You see, that's the difference, especially with Max, who we know has a beastly direct combat power. But yeah, his other bomber's gonna get me. So nothing we can really do. Thankfully we can reach this tank with these. So our mech is gonna be okay. This copter could pretty much finish that, but the fighter's gonna get him probably. I don't even know, that infantry's pointless. There's no way you're gonna capture the HQ on this map. Alright. Our mech is safe. Now it's just this nonsense. I guess we'll take out the bomber from the forest for a boosted 2 defense in case this unit gets attacked later. And then our only other in-range thing is this stupid weakened copter, which is not a threat at all, but... So now we cross our fingers and hope that mass chaos doesn't happen. Oh man, he's got his superpower ready. What? Okay, well, he attacked me but lost his unit. Yeah, Barbaric Blow is luck-based, so he gets super boosted attack power, but only sometimes. Whereas Max, it's constant. Which, speaking of, let's do it. You're gonna get hurt. Max Blast. So now all direct combat units get increased movement range and a massive increase to attack power. So even a 8 HP thing can bring this thing down to 2. That's good enough. Now it can't kill anything. 108% damage on this thing. Obviously there's better situations where the power you just wreck. Oh, look at this. Look at the movement range, man. See, it always feels good to use the superpowers. That's mission complete right there. Alright, how's that, Sammy? Not a scratch anywhere. Thanks, Max, but what about your troops? Ha! This is nothing. My troops eat this stuff for breakfast. Blast. Yo, Flack, you had enough? Just give it up already. Don't start mouthing off because you won here today. What? No one can stop the black hole invasion. You'll see, one day you and your girlfriend will be begging for mercy. I'll retreat for now, but we'll meet again. So long. Girlfriend? Who does he think he is? Black hole goons. Not an ounce of decency in any of them. Yeah, but they're never gonna take Orange Star, not while we're here. Battle, it's finished? Hey there, Nell, you're just in time to join the celebration.
Mission complete.
I always like this music at the end. Alright, so Andy's got a mission now too that's a little bit more standard. I think his involves using bases too. And there's the enemy lab, so we could go right now if we wanted Neo tanks for the next mission that we play. But let's stick to the basics and go with Andy. I think this is effectively the last tutorial. Flak, the black cannon's ready to go. Got it, thanks, Lash. Now I'll smash him good. Don't forget, you promised to be a guinea pig in my next experiment. Yeah, I remember. Well, I'm off, toodles. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Hawk said to hurry and conquer Orange Star. Hawk said, crush. I gotta crush him here. I have to crush them all. I forgot how stupid the writing is in this, but yeah. Andy's time. Pardon me, ma'am. Commander Andy's arrived. Thank you. Send him in. Hey, Nell, how are things looking? That's what concerns me. Do you see that giant cannon? Wow, it's huge! I've never seen anything like it. A cannon that size is a first for me, too. The Black Hole Army seems to be much more of a threat than last time. You got that right. Now let me take care of this. Max, what are you doing here? Come on, Nell, this job's too much for Andy. You need someone with my strength to take out that cannon. Hey, I can do this. Knock it off, Andy. War isn't a game. You'll just get hurt. Max, I have faith in Andy. Even if he's not as powerful as you are, he can do things no one else can. I think this will be a good experience for him. Don't come crying to me if he gets hurt. Yo, Andy, you sure you're up for this? Sit back and watch, Max. Hey, where are my troops? That's basically what he's saying. Troops, you deploy yourself. This is standard Advance Wars right here. A non-pre-deployed map. So yeah, there's nothing going on. I built an APC and an infantry. We've seen them before. We know infantry move 3 spaces, so let's count 1, 2, 3. For when that city is captured, we will load the copter up. So, is it ready? The cannon? Nope, not yet. It's gonna take the rest of the day just getting ready to fire. Is that so? Guess I'll go take charge of battle then. Toodles, tomorrow's the day, tee-hee. Tee-hee. Andy! I've got some intel on that monstrosity. It's called a black cannon. It's supposed to have a huge range of fire. It does. But it's only a prototype, so this one can only fire every 2 days. That's not the case for ones after this. Alright, load up the ABC. Let's check out the range on this thing. Look at this beast. And it brings everything down to 5 HP. And then if it gets hit again, it's down to 1 HP. So we'll do a recon unit. She's like, I see you deployed a recon unit. It's good against infantry, that's about it. Which is all he's gonna deploy, because this is a basic, the very first time we're using bases. And now she's telling us how to defeat the black cannon. Just attack the front gate with anything. Obviously tanks and indirect units like rockets are good. The recon have really good vision in fog, so that's good to know. And they have good movement range. So let's go ahead and capture this base so we can start building units closer to the cannon and ultimately take it out. We have 9,000 gold. He's got mostly infantry, so let's go with an anti-air because we know those are even better than recon units against infantry. We'll wheel the APC closer and build another infantry. Exactly 3 spaces away, so we know he can make it, as long as the weather is clear, because there's a weather system involved too. So just capturing stuff 1, 2, 3 ahead of him, so we can transport him faster when he's ready. Get everything up as far as it can go. Okay, just checking the cannon. We're pretty much safe. This is easy. I started playing this not too long ago. And I picked up wherever I left off from years ago, and I was in the middle of the Green Earth campaign. And those missions, compared to this, are just insane. You have to constantly check to see if you're gonna be in threat moving somewhere. 7,000 gold, that's enough for a tank. We don't really need a tank at the moment, but we might in a couple turns, and it takes a couple turns for it to get up there. Artillery would be stupid. We could save and buy nothing for a medium tank, that's what I want to do, but I'm gonna risk buying a baby tank. Okay, he's just doing infantry, man. I should have just bought another recon. Alright, we got a base on the middle island, that's good. Now we want to get that one in the top left. Let's take out this guy so he doesn't capture this city. Every city, or every owned property, I should say, adds 1,000 gold per turn to your funds. So obviously the more stuff you have captured, the more money you make, which is the more money you could spend on buying the better units like medium tanks and stuff. So now we're gonna engage in combat and just fight to take over his cities that he's got here. Hopefully our anti-air can start to help soon. But see, now that I have 8 HP, that it's gonna take 3 days to capture anything, and if he gets hurt even more, it's gonna take even longer. So we'll block with the APC, sort of, even though it's not blocking at all. Oh wow, he totally destroyed my guy, okay. That might hurt my ranking, actually. Whatever, we're on this city. What can we do? We could buy a medium tank, it's 16,000 for that. But I'm gonna do another anti-air, because we're not even close yet. Speaking of anti-air, well, crap. We'll use the tank to take care of the 5, the infantry to take care of the other 5, and anti-air to take care of the guy who's at full HP. That's the strategy. Now he's got nothing. And we'll wheel the anti-air even closer. Yeah, 3 defense on cities, so it's gonna not kill it. Same situation here. Oh no, we did get it. Sometimes you get lucky. Wow, he's got nothing. We totally overpowered him and I overbought. I should have got my medium tank. Oh well. This is gonna take a day or 2 longer now. Yeah, he's just stuck by an infantry. So, okay. I guess in this base we'll do our medium tank, and then that base I'm capturing right now, we'll build rockets, because that's right by the cannon. Yeah, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forest movement. You gotta factor in. Sorry, I know that sentence made no sense if you've never played this game before. Medium tanks have a movement range of 5 spaces, but because they wheel on treads, forest counts as 2 spaces for any vehicle that has treads. So I know next turn he can only go up to the forest, my medium tank. But yeah, that was beautiful, sitting on his base and ready to capture it next turn. He is a complete sitting duck of waste right now. So yeah, it's just passing the time so we can get our tank and our rockets and destroy the cannon. Capture his base, finish capturing that base, move our tank up, and we could attack the APC. Let's just do it. Take it out. Now he has nothing, but that's not victory because that's not the clear terms of the map. But he literally has nothing to use. Okay, so now we really want to check the range. We're going to buy rockets, which can hit the gate, but if we check the range, we don't want to be in range, so we're going to move right there, right outside of the range. And next turn we hit it with rockets, followed by the tank, and that should do it. Because they're both beastly, powerful things. $55% damage. And 55. Woohoo! I won! Now you've done it, runt. I'm no runt, my name's Andy. Name? I didn't ask for your name. I can't lose any more units, I can't. Sound the retreat, head back to base and regroup. As long as I'm here, you'll never take Orange Star. Yo, Andy, you okay? Max, how was I? Did you watch the whole thing? Yeah, I watched. That was a little close. It wasn't close at all. Are those your troops, Max? Yeah, those are... Max ordered his troops thinking Andy couldn't do it. It's a training exercise. Gotta check those engines every now and then. Jeez, come on, boys, let's go home. You know, Nell, I'm really glad Max is on our side. So am I, Andy.
Mission complete.
When we get to Blue Moon, their dialogue is a lot better. It's more like fighting for a country that's under attack. Orange Star is just like, hey, how about tanks? Alright, well, we got the factory final mission and the lab that is available to us right now. We'll do that next time. Thanks for watching, and take care.